Lynette, and this is my life. Welcome back, my beautiful gems. And the next clip you'll be seeing will definitely be the questions, you guys. And oh my god, Bobby Jean, from Bobby Jean's Lane, girl, you hit me with them questions last night, honey. I had to screenshot that. She hit me with a buttload of questions, you guys. So right now, I think I might have about anywhere between 12 and 18 questions. I don't know, can't remember. I know for sure I had 10, so I got about 13 or 14 with hers added, something like that. But anyway, get on to the next part of this video, you guys. Alright, you guys, let's go ahead and get into this video. So basically, I went across all my social medias and asked, you guys to ask me questions, and y'all came through, honey. Y'all truly did. So I'm about to go ahead and get into it so this video doesn't be too long, and we'll go ahead and let y'all get to know me a little bit better, okay? Alright, so let's go ahead and get into it. Number one, how are you really? This one came from one of my longtime best friends. As I just revealed not too long ago, a couple of months back, I wasn't always telling my friends everything that was going on in my life at that moment. I would wait until I've handled the situation, gotten over it, and then I would talk about it, as past tense or whatever. So she's always asking me, how am I really, you guys? Honestly, I'm doing good. I'm taking each day as it comes. I'm working on myself. Still a work in progress. I no longer stress over the small things. If y'all watch my videos consistently, then you'll know this answer. You watch me. I'm not just putting on for the camera. I am truly at a place in my life where I am happy. Are there things that I long for or that I wish were different? Yes. But can I control it? Not at this present time. Those things will be changed as I give it time, as I continue to work towards everything that I believe that I deserve. Okay, so to answer that question, I am really happy. I'm just enjoying life as it is. I'm not trying to force things anymore. I'm not trying to force my happiness. I'm not using other people for my happiness. I am learning to make myself happy. Okay? Next question is, have you ever dated a girl? If so, would you date another one? Y'all, this is my cousin being messy. She already know the answers to this, but have I ever dated a girl? Yes, I have. I'm not gonna sugarcoat for anybody. I dabbled in it for a while. If so, would you date another one? If that's what God sends my way, I'll take it. But as you know, people who are by the Bible, for the Bible, they frown upon that lifestyle or that way of living. I don't discriminate. If I find a woman beautiful, I have no problem with complimenting her. Now, whether that means I'm flirting with you or not, 9 times out of 10, no, I'm not flirting with you. But yes, I have dabbled in that part of life. But I'm not just out here seeking a woman to be with, okay? If that's who I happen to fall in love with, then that's who I fall in love with. Whether you like it or whether you believe in it or not, that's on you. But am I actively looking for a girlfriend? No. Do you believe in love at first sight? Yes, but the thing about that is, that can get you in a lot of trouble. I have been in love at first sight many times. Where I'm at now, y'all, single. In some instances, it works for some people. In some cases, it doesn't. I am a firm believer that the physical attraction plays a part in falling in love with someone, but it's not the main reason you should fall in love with someone. I believe in getting to know someone intellectually. I like to get inside your mind. If your mind can compare to mine or compete with mine, then that's what I'm turned on by. I guess that's why a lot of my relationships go the way they go. I love confusion. I mean, not that I love confusion, but I love being puzzled. Like, okay, yeah, but I don't like to be confused when you sitting there lying to me. You know what I'm saying? Like, make me question things in life. Make me question what else is out there in the world. Is what I mean by being confused. Make me want to learn more. You know what I'm saying? Got that question. What goals have you set for yourself this year? I don't want to get too deep into that, but I'll give you guys a few minor ones. Goals I've set for myself is to invest more in myself, to invest more in my son, to enjoy life. Goals I've set is I want to save money so that I can live freely without stress of, oh, can I do this, that, or third. I want to continue to be able to pay my bills on time. I want to branch out into merchandise, promoting myself, extending my brand. Other goals I have set for myself is I want to be able to collab with other YouTubers or collab with everyday people like me, to bring awareness to certain things. I want to bring more awareness to the autism community in my city. Single parenting, co-parenting, things like that. Describe your perfect man in your eyes. There is no perfect man. I have dated men, and what I like about one man, I didn't like about another. Or I find a quality in one man that when I find a man that gives me the quality that he doesn't give me, I find something in that other man that's giving me what I want from the other guy, but he's lacking in another department. You see what I'm saying? You're never going to find that perfect person, you guys. But if I had to say someone who would make me say, yes, I'll marry you, I submit to you, first and foremost, he has to get past my child. If you can be cool with my child and my child can accept you as more than just a friend, cool. Because that's the end all right there. If he not feeling you, bruh, I can't go no further with you. And that's off dump. He has to be intelligent. I'm not saying he has to be a genius, but he has to have knowledge. He got to have some common sense. He has to be respectful, loyal. And when I say loyal, I'm not talking about when you're with me, you with me. No. I mean, I have to be able to know that when you walk away from me or you walk out that door, that you're doing what you're supposed to do as a man to maintain home. I want somebody that's my friend, y'all. Honestly, somebody that's my friend, somebody I can turn to when I can't turn to nobody else at the end of the day. It's more, but I don't want it to be too long. What's your dream date? I don't really necessarily have a dream date. First of all, if a man take me to McDonald's, I'm okay with it. I like to eat, so what? I like for a guy to, take me out, whether it's eating, dancing. I just want to be in the presence of a person. Going out to eat, maybe dinner and a movie, going sightseeing, traveling, something like that. But I don't put a standard on what I feel like a date should be because of the simple fact, I want to be wine and dine. I want to be treated like a queen. But at the same time, I want you to live within your means because I'm living within my means. You know what I'm saying? I don't want you doing all this extravagant crap. And then at the end of the day, we trying to figure out how we going to pay bills. Or are you neglecting what needs to be taken care of because you're trying to wine and dine me knowing that you can't really do that. Like, my dream date is just to have a date, y'all. Honestly, because I don't date. But, yeah. What's your dream vacation? My dream vacation, I want to go overseas, you know, like I want to travel to the Bahamas, Jamaica. I want to go see other places. I don't have a set destination, you guys. I just want to see the world. I just want to experience how other people live, the beauty of nature, and how it blossoms differently in different areas. To see the different waters and how beautiful they are. Because here we don't have those pretty clear waters. I want to be able to look down and see what's swimming by me. You know what I'm saying? I want to experience cultural differences, you know? I mean, and stuff like that. Different foods and stuff. How people eat in their, you know, location and stuff like that. Why did I decide to do YouTube? Honestly, it was an escape. I've been wanting to do it. Bless you. He could close that door, y'all, but he refuses. He just got to interrupt my video. I'm not working right now, and work was one of the reasons I never really dabbled into it, and also because I was afraid. So I wanted to do something different. I wanted to extend myself. I wanted to, how can I put it? I wanted to experience something different that was just solely for me. I wanted to put myself out there in a way that I never thought I would actually do. And it's my outlet, you guys. I don't work. It's always just me here at home. I'm with Sheldon, you know, 20 hours out the day when he's not at school, you know, when he's not at school or whatever, not including the weekends. And I just needed an escape, truthfully. I found that it was hard for me to talk to people in my life, you know, that face-to-face interaction. I was finding it very hard to express myself fully. So I wanted to be able to do it in a way that I could control it. You know, if somebody leaves a nasty comment, I can delete it, or I could choose to ignore it. But if somebody's giving me that harsh criticism, even though I can take it, I deal with it at the end of the night. So I wanted an escape, you guys. It says, if you could travel anywhere, where would you pack your bags to go? Anywhere. Truthfully. I don't care if it's an hour away. Like, y'all want a destination? Bora Bora, Jamaica, Bahamas, Mexico. I want to go to Paris, London, anywhere in Europe. I just want to travel, you guys. I can't just pick a place. I'm sorry. Do you plan on having more kids? All right, y'all. Because I never did do my story time, did I? Nope. That's my fault. That's why I'm getting these questions. Let's take it back, you guys. When I was younger, I was the type of kid or type of teenager that was like, oh, I'm never going to have kids. You know, if you ever see me with a child, it's because it's somebody I can hurry up, get back to their parents when I feel like it. I can go get them when I feel like it. Then I started to switch and I was like, ooh, I don't like kids. I don't want to be bothered with children. And I went from that to, I have kids when I get married. Well, as you know, life doesn't always go according to plan. I ended up, when I got pregnant with Sheldon, I was like, okay, I really would have wanted, but it kind of is. We kind of had planned having a child, so here it is. It happened when I least expected it, y'all. I ain't gonna tell y'all no lie. But I grew to love being a parent. That was my soul mission, my soul goal. I was made to be his mother. We have our ups and downs, but do I want to have more kids? I guess karma comes back to bite. After I had Sheldon, I said, okay, this is it. I'm not having no more kids. I don't want any more kids. But in my mind, it was later. I have another baby. Maybe if I ever got married, I would give my husband some children, you know. But that was taken from me. I ended up having an abscess on my ovary and tubes. They tried to save them, but the abscess was growing at an alarming rate. It wouldn't drain, so all the precautions they tried to take to save my ovaries and tubes, they exhausted all their options basically. So they had to go in and remove my ovary and tubes because of the damage, and I can no longer produce my own children. But in the future, when I am financially stable enough, I would love to adopt. I've always said I would be okay with adopting, to give a child. I guess I didn't want to go through the process, but I always wanted to adopt children that are less fortunate, children who are just basically thrown away into the system, you know, give them a better chance. But can I personally have any more? No. But do I plan on adopting in the future if my finances allow it? What's one thing on your bucket list? One thing on my bucket list. I have multiple. But I would love to try skydiving, rock climbing, when I'm at a healthier state of being. Because I jump out of a plane, I might just have a doggone stroke from blood pressure rising like too much. I would like to see the world. You know, I've said that enough in this video. Gosh, girl, let it go. We get it. I want to see the world. Okay. What are your gifts and talents? Whew, I have multiple. I'm creative. I can draw. I can write short stories, poetry. I can act. I'm dramatic. I can do nails. Self-taught, of course. A lot of the things that I can do, I am self-taught. So yeah, those are a few of my gifts and talents. Did your piercings hurt? Briefly. I'm not gonna sit here and lie to y'all and say, oh no, you know, it doesn't hurt. Something poking through your skin and your flesh. No. If I had to break it down, my tongue ring, I mean, at first the worst thing that hurt with my tongue ring was the clamp. You know, they put the clamp on there so they can line up where they're going to put the needle through. It hurt just slightly putting the needle through, but y'all, once it breaks the skin, it really doesn't hurt. But it depends on your pain tolerance as well. I kind of got a weird fascination with pain, so I don't like inner pain that I can't control. Now, if I go sit down on your table and I go and get a full take two or a piercing, I'm game because I'm signing up for that. But if I have like a stomach ache and I can't figure out why, that's more miserable to me than piercings and tattoos. I love needles. I don't mind getting shots. I give myself my depot shot, y'all. So I don't mind the piercing part of it. Ears, I don't remember these because I got these done when I was a baby. I got these done. They didn't hurt. When I had my, what is this, the tragus, it didn't hurt. What other piercings do I have? When I got that done, I don't want to get, you know, too in depth, but it was more of like a release when I got that done. But I don't have the piercing in there. I haven't worn the piercing down there in, I'm 30, gonna be 33, so shut-in's 10. So in about 13 years, I haven't worn it. Kind of had a bad experience with that, and I just never dealt with it anymore. But it was more of a sensation than a hurt. Now walking was kind of weird, but the worst piercing that I can say I did my own belly button. It didn't hurt when I did it. I was sober when I did it. I was in my mama's house. Did it with a sewing needle. Don't recommend. Um, but my septum ring hurt. It hurt when the needle was going in and coming out. Like this one hurt. I will say it was a pain, but it was like a brief pain. You know how like somebody peeped you and it hurts momentarily. That's how that was. It actually made my eye like, okay, say for instance, if you get this side of your nose pierced, it'll make your eye water on that side, or if you do this side, it makes that. Well, with this one, it made both of my eyes water, and I had tears come down. But it wasn't like, oh my god, it hurts. It was just like it was a reaction, you know. That's like it was somebody slap you, your eye might water. You know what I'm saying? It just was a reaction to being poked with the needle and stuff going through. But yeah, it hurt for a little while after. I ended up losing the ball because the way they do it, it's a ball that screws in. Ended up losing that and it came out, so I had to go and get it put back in. That hurt. But other than that, it's about your pain tolerance. I don't mind it, so yeah and no. Just depends on the spot that you're getting done as well. Do you have other piercings? Pretty much just went through all my piercings. That you can see, they're all up here. Tongue ring, lip ring. Oh, this one here didn't hurt either. And I got this one done twice because I had it lower down and I had when I got it redone. Didn't hurt. Ears didn't hurt. I got this area, but that one, you know, I don't wear it anymore. And quite frankly, I think the hole has closed. So, anywho, neither here nor there. But those are the only ones I have. Then I have a question that relates to that too. I'm gonna skip over. Will you get any more piercings? I used to want these done, but I kind of decided against it because they're already sensitive, and I you know, when you sleeping and stuff, I already be rolling over, and I would hate to roll over and pull one of them piercings out, y'all. Oh God, no. But I would like to get more piercings in the future, but it's just about when and where. Then I have a question of, I think I answered this before, but how many tattoos? I'm not mistaken, I think 7 or 8. I consider these to be one piece. Well, they are one piece. They got done in one setting, but 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So I have like 7 or 8. Something like that. But yeah. Would you like any more tattoos in the future? Yes. I honestly want to be a tatted chick. Nothing in the face, nothing, you know, here. The highest I'll go up is, you know, like this one here. Probably my back. But I do want to do a couple of more pieces. Yeah. Do you have any hobbies? Yes, YouTube. Outside of YouTube, I do my nails. I like to write. I like to draw. I like playing sports as well. But here we don't have too much for the adults, so kind of gotten out of that. But I would love to join a adult league in sports. What else? What other hobbies do I have? That's pretty much it. I like to cook when I do cook. But yeah, that's pretty much it. What made you lock your hair? Honestly, I got bored. I always wear wigs, and I know people are like, why you wear wigs if you lock your hair? And da, da, da. Because y'all see this mess? Like, I don't always upkeep it, you know, when it comes to twisting it. I got to be in the mood to twist it myself, and until I am financially able to pay someone to do it, it's gonna be looking like this until I feel the need to do it myself. So I throw the wigs on because depending on where I'm going or what I'm wearing calls for me to have my hair done up. So yeah. But I liked it because I had been wearing tracks. I was weaved out, always getting my hair braided and stuff like that. And I started to noticed that I was losing my hair. I was having real bad breakage and shedding. I couldn't get my hair to grow. So I went the natural route. I kind of had lost my mind, y'all. Went crazy, nutted up. Mental health is important. Mental illness is real. Recognize it, know it, get the help. But I cut off all my hair. And when I say I cut it all off, y'all, I was literally bald. Like, nothing up there. And it was a blessing and a curse. Because cutting it, I relieved some stress. But I was in a downward spiral. And it was a blessing because cutting it helped me go into the process of my natural state. I stopped perming it. I stopped putting chemicals on it, and my hair started to grow. It started to blossom. Excuse me, y'all. But then I noticed that I was still having some breakage, and in some areas, like my hair is funny, even now. One side is longer than the other side. Like the side that is long is thinner than the side that is short. So I have a short, thick side, and then I have a long, thin side. So when my fro this side would be longer and thinner. You could see through it when I froed it out. This side would be more compact and fro, but it wasn't as long as this side. So I started struggling with that. I would flat iron my hair. It would just shrink up. I have bad shrinkage no matter how I rock my hair, permed, natural, otherwise. I have bad shrinkage. So I got tired of rocking the fro. I'm not a hairstylist, so I couldn't find different hairstyles to do on my hair. I was still finding myself having to pay someone to do my hair. In my natural state, I kept it braided. I would do tracks every so often. But I just got tired of paying out all that money and still wasn't fulfilled because I'm the type, I like to switch it up so much, but I had to find a constant. And I just decided that, you know what, I'm going to go ahead. I love dreadlocks. I love seeing it on other people. And what really pushed me to do it was when I started working at Alliance, there was this older lady there that had started around the same time as me. I mean, we went through the whole course together and everything. And when we started working, you know, she was in another section, but she had some long, pretty, they were salt and pepper, y'all. So beautiful. And I was just like, all the things I would see her doing with her hair, and I was like, oh my God, I gotta do it. And so I just started the process. And I'm glad that I did. I don't have as much shedding. I don't shed at all, to be honest, unless I'm retwisting it, you know, in a new growth kind of. I don't have bad breakage. My hair is actually thriving in its natural state. I don't put any chemicals on it. I don't use too many products on it unless I'm washing it. I put oil on it every once in a while just to, you know, keep the scalp greased, you know, oiled up and stuff, and, you know, give them a little dry dreads, a little sheen to them. But other than that, I don't do anything with it, you guys. I just let it do what it's gonna do, and I'm grateful. I'll do a video separate about this so you can see where I started and my process now. I've been locked 2 years now, so yeah. But that was the end of the questioning, you guys. If there's something you want me to elaborate on, or if you have any more questions, don't be afraid to ask. As you can see, I am an open book. I'm not sugarcoating for anybody. I'm just being me and living my best life. So that's that, you guys. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, hit the bell to be notified, share with your people so they can share with their people. People, come on. Let's help this beautiful family of gems grow. In the meantime, in between time, y'all already know what it is. I holla.